always willing to help me.
Okay, good job. So yes, that's it. Neighbors are always willing to help me. Now, what about this?
Um, gossip,
Gossip.
gossip,
Okay, can you pronounce it like that? Gossip.
gossip,
Okay, I think I can hear sh. Okay, I want you to say gossip. Gossip.
gossip,
Sip.
sip,
Okay, all right. One more time. Gossip.
gossip.
Yes, that's it. Can you read the sentence now?
Uh, I and my neighbors often hang out and gossip about everything.
Okay, gossip.
Gossip,
Sip. I want you to
sip,
close it. Yes, that's one. Gossip.
gossip.
All right. So, do you know that word?
No, I don't know.
You don't know. Okay, gossip is look at the sentence. I and my neighbors often hang out and gossip about everything. Gossip is to talk about something or to talk about someone. You're talking about someone or something. I'm sure do you do that with your friends? Like
Yeah.
you talk about someone, you talk about something. That's gossiping. Like example, you would say, "Hey, have you heard about this one? This girl said," like that. You will talk about the other person. All right?
Yeah.
This could be a good habit if you're talking about good things, but a bad habit if you are talking something bad about another person. So this is somehow bad and good, but okay.
I think
And
spot.
yeah, it's both. Yes. Do you do that with your friends too? Like you talk about other person and it's a bad thing. You're talking about
I not often, but my friend did. He always, V, this guy, I hate this guy. I hate this girl. Yeah. Yeah.
oh yes, yes, that's gossiping. Okay, so do you think it's that a is that a good one or a bad one?
Uh, I think that it's a good one if we say that truth.
Yes. If we say the truth, it's a good one. But if you are spreading lies, like you're talking about someone and it's all lie, that's a bad one. So let's not do that at all. Okay, and this one.
Um, Respect,
Okay. Can you say that again? Respect.
respect,
That one. Okay.
respect somebody, something. We should respect our neighbors. Uh, private privacy.
Yes, privacy.
I don't know what that word. What does that mean?
Okay. Do you know the word private?
I don't know.
Oh, I see. Okay, so when we say privacy, um, this means that things that your neighbors doesn't want to talk about. Okay, so privacy, things that your neighbor, that someone, I mean that someone, let's just say someone does not want to talk about. Example, secrets. Oh, you would
Okay.
say, hey, respect my privacy. I don't want you to tell me secrets. So that's my privacy. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want others to know about that. Yeah. So we should respect our neighbor's privacy. Because sometimes we have neighbors like, do you have neighbors that they fight?
Um,
Do you have neighbors that you can hear them fighting?
and sorry, but can you ask again?
Oh, oh yes. Have you ever tried that your neighbors? they are fighting. Like you can hear, oh, they're fighting. The husband and wife, they are fighting. Or you can hear someone shouting in the other room. Have you ever experienced that one?
I think I did not. Yeah.
Oh, good for you. Because there are neighbors like that. Like example, when we were living in our previous house, we have neighbor that they fight a lot. Uh, the husband and wife, they fight a lot, and we can hear them fighting. So we should respect our neighbor's privacy, meaning we should not tell other people what they are fighting about because you can hear them. You can hear them shouting and you know what's happening. So, since you have heard it, you are not allowed to tell other people what they are fighting about. Okay? So that's it. All right. So let's respect our neighbor's privacy. Okay. Do you have words or phrases that you want to ask in this one?
I think it's nothing.
Nothing. All right. Now oh, it's Lan now. Let's talk about Lan, about how he talks, her, how she talks about her neighbors. Okay, can you read that?
Lan talks about her neighbors. I live in the countryside, so I know my neighbors quite well. I think I have very good neighbors. They are really friendly, easygoing, and kind. We are so close, and we are willing to help each other. Uh, expect I don't know,
Especially.
especially in dif difficult times. So I love my neighbors. We visit each other whenever we have free time. Uh, uh, um, I don't know that word again.
Especially.
Especially, especially in the evening, we hang out and talk to each other about our life and work. And at the weekends or on holidays, we sometimes have a party. Nam talks about his neighbors. I live in a big city where all people are very busy, so it is very difficult to see and have a chat with neighbors. Is it even impossible to be close to someone in the neighborhood? We only meet and say hello to each other in the morning.
Okay. So yes, that's it. Now here we have two about Lan and about Nam, and we will compare that later on. But before that, oh, let me hide this one first so that you will not know the questions. Okay. Are there any words that you want me to explain?
I think it's the that that work experically. Yeah.
Okay. This one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you read that one? Especially.
Especially.
Okay. Have you heard about the word special?
Yeah.
Yes, that's one. We just added e on the first word. It's because especially is importantly in difficult times, most especially. Actually, you can spell specially like this. You can spell it like this, or you can simply spell it like this. It's between the two. Both are correct. You can put E or you cannot put E. That's all right. So especially is importantly. Like that's the important thing. Special.
I understand.
Yes. What else?
Um, and I think it Impossible.
Oh,
What's impossible?
impossible means things that are things that are difficult to achieve. Like it's very impossible. Difficult to get, difficult to achieve, difficult to complete, just difficult.
Uh, and I think it's nothing.
All right. So now I will give you let's the teacher gives the students 2 minutes to read the passage quietly. So I'll give you 2 minutes and I will set my time here 2 minutes and after 2 minutes I will ask you questions. All right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now timer starts now. 10 seconds left. Are you done?
I think I'm done.
Oh, okay. Wow. All right. That's great. So now I will hide the passage here. It's all about Lan and Nam. Okay. First question. I want you to answer this. Does Lan know her neighbors well?
I yeah, she's knows her neighbors well.
Okay. How do you say so that Lan knows her neighbors well?
Um, because um in I think he live in the countryside, so she know her neighbor well.
Oh, okay. Yes. And now what about this one? Why does she love her neighbors? Can you tell me about this?
Um, I think because she thinks her neighbors is good. Her neighbor is kind, easygoing, and willing to help each other.
Yes, that's a good one. But I instead of saying uh her neighbors is, I want you to say her neighbors are. Okay, because we talk about as a whole neighbors. But that's all right already. That's a good answer. Okay. Now what about this? What does she often do with her neighbors?
Um, she often she in the free time they often hang out or hang out and talk about our life and our life,
Talk about?
our life and
Oh,
work.
all right. So you mentioned hour, and you also mentioned in she free time. You could say it like this: in her free time. In her free time, she often uh talk talk with her neighbor